I just made one of my SMMA clients over $150,000 in 21 days using AI. If you have clients right now and you're not getting them the kind of results you want or making them this kind of money, and you want to be also charging 3 to 5K a month minimum for your service, this video is for you. I'm breaking down the exact AI systems that I use to do this step by step. So from actually writing the ad copy, writing the ad scripts, making the ads, the funnel, setting it up, literally everything live. So by the end, you'll know exactly how to go and deliver this and set this up for your clients to start printing them results. So let's get into it. So we're going to go break all this down. First up is ICP research. This is a prerequisite. Before you go and write any ads, before you do anything, you need to understand exactly who you're speaking to, because the thing is, when you speak to everybody, you end up actually speaking to nobody. And that's probably saying you've heard before, but so many people know this, but they don't actually implement it. And that's the difference between getting a $10 cost per lead and a $40 cost per lead for your client. So what you need to realize is the more specific and targeted you can get, the better. Now, I'm not saying that you want to go super, super niche where there's like barely a market for that. No, not at all, right? We need to be realistic here. But the way it works is a lot of you guys are this is the market size and you're just targeting this entire market. But what you need to understand is there's pockets within this market, and certain pockets, if you can speak directly to this specific pocket, it's going to convert so much better versus if you're just calling out this entire area. So an example is if you live in, let's say, Bobcat neighborhood, if you see an ad on your TV that says, hey, if you're a homeowner in Bobcat neighborhood who's thinking about selling your home, you need to see this. If you're in that neighborhood, that is going to get your attention right away. Versus maybe if they say, if you're a homeowner in Chicago, if you're a homeowner in Illinois who's thinking about selling their home, you need to see this. It's like calling out the broad term. Yeah, it still will resonate, but it resonates so much more the more specific you can get. And it's not just with a call out. It's not what I mean. It's even getting more specific than that. So what we're going to go over is how you can go and do this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to make an ICP master doc. What ICP stands for, by the way, is ideal customer profile. We need to go understand exactly who are we trying to bring in. Because if you go write your ads without this in mind, you're going to end up, again, speaking to this entire market when you can, and when you get way better results, speaking to specific subsets inside the market. And that's exactly what we're going to go and do. So first thing is you're going to go do this for your client, is you're going to have 5 to 10 appointment transcripts from your clients and upload them to Google Doc. Now, this is a challenge for a lot of people because a lot of clients don't go and actually record their stuff. This is something I'm very clear about with my clients. When we start working together, we're going to need to go and start making these assets. Now, if it's a brand new client and they don't have anything, there's not much you can do here. But if you can get these transcripts from your client, it's so much better. So like what I did with one of my clients just this past week is I went and told her, hey, what I want you to do is get me as many appointment transcripts as possible. And they're recording all of them. We're recording all of them through Go High Level. So it's perfect because it auto records. You're going to go grab all those transcripts and you're going to put them in a document. This is just an example one. Obviously, this is not the exact stuff, but you're going to go grab the exact transcripts from these calls and you're going to go put them in a document. What we're going to go and do with this document is put this into Claude with this prompt. So we're going to go grab this prompt right here. We're going to go copy and paste all this. We're going to go over to Claude. And Claude, by the way, is so much better than ChatGPT. But you're going to go basically tweak it to whatever industry you're in. So let's just, for this example, I'm just going to use HVAC. So you're going to say HVAC, ICP, your task, and then we're just going to go fill in the custom variables that we need to go fill in right here. So let's go through this. So theme name, we don't need to touch any of this. And then we're going to go make a copy of these call recordings. And then so we're going to file, we're going to download, we're going to save as a PDF, and then we are going to save it. Now we're going to go over here and then we're going to upload it right here. So add photos and files. We're going to go add this right here and then we're going to go paste it. So, and by the way, if you guys want this Miro board from this video with the docs and the transcripts and stuff, you can just comment below and I can shoot it over to you or send me a DM on Instagram. So now we're just going to give this a couple minutes to go and load. But basically, to go back to it, what we're doing here is we're going to just basically want to have a master document that speaks directly to our ICP based on call transcripts. And you're going to use this for literally every single thing. So for writing the messaging, the ad copy, the ad creation, all that. So this kind of leads me into the next step as we're waiting for this document to create, is the most important factor with ads nowadays in 2026 is messaging. Because with Meta's Andromeda update, I'm sure you guys have seen a lot about this. What it does is what it means is your creative is basically the one doing the messaging for you. So if your messaging is super, super broad, again, talking to this very broad, wide market, your messaging is not going to be as precise as if you're targeting someone in here. But if you're just by having good messaging, your ad is going to go be able to reach these specific pockets just by having good ad copy, good angles in your ads. And that's exactly what we're going and doing here because the messaging does the targeting for you. That's how Meta Andromeda works. But now that we have this ICP master document, it's so much easier because we have literally 100% context on exactly who our ICP is. But also, our ads are going to be able to cut through all the noise because everyone else is running super, super basic ads, like ads that are examples like a square, where we come in with a diamond ad, right? And it just kind of cuts through all the noise. And this is just like an analogy, but that's basically what we're doing here is kind of cutting through all the noise. So we want every single ad and ad copy to be speaking directly to this ICP. So think about every single ad you're writing. It should be basically as if you're talking to one specific person. That's it. You're talking to one specific person. You're not talking to a big group of people. You're talking to one specific person. So that's what we're going to go and do next. Now I'm going to go grab I'm going to go see if Claude is done with this yet. Not yet. What we're going to go and do first of all, though, in the meantime, is we're going to make a swipe file of ad copy from competitors using the Facebook ad library. So this is something I get a question on a lot. It's like, when you're running ads, how do you find what works? The best way is that people are already spending money on ads. So why would we not want to go find what are they already spending on? What's already working for them? Now, to be completely honest, you're not going to be able to have the best ads in your market by just going and copying other people because then you're always reliant on someone else. You're going to be able to get pretty good ads, but eventually, like with all my clients, I already have the data on what works and I'm able to go test more stuff for my clients rather than just going and copying other people's stuff. But a great way to go find immediate stuff that you can go and that will work is to go use the Facebook ad library. So I have the link right here, but you're going to go to the Facebook ad library and we're going to go start making a swipe file of ad copy. So we're going to go US, all ads. We're just going to go look up HVAC as an example because we're doing HVAC. We're going to go filter by ads that have been running at least 1 to 2 weeks. We'll just do 1 week just because, again, you want to make sure you're not looking at ads that are just running because those aren't proven at all. But if they're running over a week, usually that means that they are doing well. What we're going to go and do is we're going to go make a swipe file. So in this Google Doc here, you're going to have Google Doc, and we're going to go start finding winning ad copy from this from our competitors. So is your AC damaged? Like this could be one right here. It honestly doesn't look that good. There's like a certain style that wins well. This could be like a giveaway, but you're going to see a lot of these aren't great, to be honest. So we need to go find the best ones. So we're going to keep looking through these. Don't sweat, HVAC services, exclusive offers. Like this could be a good one right here, where it's like an offer focus. Like the way I'm finding this is because I already have an idea of what works. If you don't really know what works, then it's good to have like some other people who you can kind of go and you know that they're doing stuff that works. Otherwise, like you just need to kind of know what to look for. Usually, you just want to look for like a good hook, and there's a good body, and then it's usually some like emoji, something there to capture attention. But that's pretty much what I'm looking for here. But we're gonna go continue to grab a couple more. Ideally, we want the more the better, but ideally, like we'll try to get like 3 to 5 if we can go and find some. But you should be taking spend a little bit of this is a good one right here. Spend a little bit of time to go through this, maybe take 30 minutes or so, because your ICP research is so important, or competitor research is so important. It's really important you all go and do that. So we're gonna keep looking. Let's try to get one more huge HVAC clearance sale. Perfect. So now we have our 3 ad copies right here, and this will be like our HVAC. You can name it like HVAC competitor B2C. Swipe file. What B2C stands for, by the way, is just business to customer, and that's what basically targeting homeowners are. If you're targeting businesses, and that's B2B. Competitor or B2C swipe file. So we have our ad copy right here. I'm gonna go back to Claude, see if it cooked this up yet. So we can see right here, it just made the entire thing. So this is basically your ICP document. And what you can also have it go and do is you can say, to even get more in depth, and say, hey, I want you to ask me 5 to 10 more questions so it can get even more specific. But you see what it did is it's basically ranking what are the top 5 desires that our ICP has based on the call transcripts, what are the top 10 pain points, and then also what are the top 10 circumstances. And it's having it ranked from most popular to least popular. So it's saying how many calls it appeared in. And you got to think, if you're having specific transcripts from these calls, you can literally go and find exactly what they're saying. And that's the point of this prompt that I have, is it goes and grabs specific things that they actually said. Like I don't want someone telling me to replace it just to sell me a unit. That's something that one of the prospects actually said on the call. So now we have our ICP doc. What we're going to go and do is we're going to go grab this in here. And we have the ICP snapshot as well. So customer is a homeowner with an aging HVAC system, commonly 10 plus years old, spouse or partner. Like you can see like how good this is. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to go add a tab here for this can be ICP doc, and we're going to go paste this right in here. So now we have the ICP doc. What we're then going to go and do is help use this ICP doc to then write the ad copy with the winning ad copy that we have from our competitors. So what we're going to go and do now is I'm going to go and say, we're going to go grab this ad copy that we just found from our competitors, and we're going to go upload it and tell it to use the ICP doc that we just created. So basically what this is going to look like is we're going to go over to the, what was I going to go do? We're going to go grab this prompt, which is basically saying, hey, your direct response copywriter specializing in paid ads, social media meta ads. Basically what we want to go and do is take the ICP doc, combine it with the competitor swipe file. I want to reverse engineer why the competitor ads work and rebuild them into fresh copy aimed specifically to our ICP. Do not copy the wording. We're extracting the underlying mechanics, not plagiarizing. So that's also another important thing, is we want to take what's working, but not go and copy it. We want to make it even better. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go paste this right here. And we're just going to go let it cook. But you can go and see, like, literally your job is just to give AI context, give Claude context, and it's going to go and do the rest. And I've recently like switched over from Claude switched from ChatGPT to Claude the past couple months, and honestly, it's so much better for writing. So if you want to have to write emails and like ad copy and stuff, you need to be using Claude. It's as simple as that. But I'm also, after this, we're going to go generate the ads. I prefer still actually generating the static ads with ChatGPT instead for my personal preference. But after this, what we're also going to go and do is write the video ad script. So now we're also going to go grab a swipe file of video ad scripts from competitors, again, using the Facebook ad library. So we're going to go find video ads. And the way you can go and get the scripts is you can go and we're going to right click, we're going to inspect, and then you're going to go grab you're going to see like a source link in here. So we're going to we're going to click it. Right here. So you see it just pops up right here. You're going to go copy and paste this. You're going to Control C, paste it. Now we have this, or this is the wrong one. This is the thumbnail picture. So we want to go and want to select this. It should be this. I don't know why it didn't give me the actual video. It's just giving me the image. Let's try one more time. There we go.
What's up, guys? We just got another truckload of equipment in here. Brand new heating and air conditioning system.
Perfect. So what you can go and do is download. We're then going to look up Riverside transcription free. Just totally butchered the spelling on there. It's transcription free. You're going to go over here, and this is a really good tool. It's completely free. You click transcribe. You go upload the video file in here. So we're going to go upload the file. We're just going to do video content, other, start transcribe. And we're going to grab the transcript for this. And like we have our ad copy here, like this is our ad copy one. We're going to go make a video ad script one. And then again, this is just finding proven stuff that's already working for our competitors. So it says, please wait. Let's see, usually it does it pretty quick, but then we're just going to go grab a couple other video ad examples. For this case, I'm not going to grab a ton. Ideally though, the more the better. I would probably get 10 to 15 video ad scripts that are working well for your competitors, again, that people are already going and spending money on. So we're going to go see if we can find any more. In the meantime, this is a good image ad here. We'll use that in a second, which that actually kind of leads into the next part. We can start doing that as well, because we're going to start making the image ads. We're also going to go take proven ads from our competitors and use those as reference. Let's see if this is done. Perfect. So we have this now, but you can see it literally gave us the exact ad script for it. We can remove the timestamps here as well, and then we can name this like ad one, so we're able to organize it. And then this can be image ads. And then what we're going to go and do as well is then just go find image ads that look good. So we can go just copy image, and we're just going to go put these all in here. And again, we're using these as as inspiration, so we can go base our ads off stuff that's working. We're not going and just copying these verbatim word for word, because we 100% again, we want to make sure we're speaking directly to our ICP. That's why we have our ICP doc in place. But you're just going to go add a swipe file, and you should always have ads that you can go and use as inspiration. So let's see if Claude finished our, okay. Ad copy is transferred to ICP, the copy, and then you see it goes and writes the ad copy for us, which is awesome. So now we're just going to go grab this ad copy that it write. We also have, it gave us headlines as well. So we're going to go put this all into, so our ad, or we can say B2C ad copy. We're going to go put this here, and now we have all of this stuff right here. So let's go booking an HVAC company shouldn't feel like signing up. Up to $800 in savings. Look at like this. These are very good hooks. So like, and there's still definitely some tweaks we go and make here, but this will get us about 80% of the way there. But you would for sure want to go refine it a bit more. Don't just take directly what Chat or what Claude gives you. You want to go write it in your words. Also, you never want to use these like long dashes. So you want to go replace these with like small dashes, because everyone knows that those are like AI dashes. So we want to go remove those. So that's pretty much, now we have our ad copy there. Now what we're going to go and do next is write the video ad scripts. Again, just using Claude and using our ICP master doc. So we're going to go grab the prompt, basically to write the scripts. We're going to go give it this, and then also give it the video ad scripts as well that we found from our competitor. Obviously for this one, I just have one, so it's not going to be that great. So, but of course you want to ideally be giving it more variations. The more context that you can give it, the better. But as we're doing this, we can kind of go to the next step. But you see, literally everything can be done using context, using the ICP master doc, using a prompt, and then just putting it in Claude. And then we're saving all this on the document to make sure it's all organized. The next thing is the actual ad creation. So for static ads, I actually prefer to do to use ChatGPT. But what we're going to go and do is grab the ICP master doc, which I'm going to go back and grab this, and we're just going to go make an image ad for each desire, each circumstance, and each pain point. So I'm going to go grab this so we have it all in, or I already have it on here. I don't know what I'm doing. What we're going to go and do is, okay, we're going to go make an image ad on this, on every single one. We're just going to go make an image ad on it. And I would make some direct offer ads as well, like save 20% off. You want to do some of those too, but this is how you can reach, like, again, that subset of your market that no one else is able to target, because nobody else goes this deep on their ICP. So we're going to go make the first one. So a no pressure assessment with real comparable numbers. So what we can go and do is have ChatGPT say, this is the angle I want to do for this ad, comma, here is also a bunch of information on our ICP and who we're targeting. And then we're going to upload the ICP doc right here. I want you to give me a winning ad and create a winning ad for me on Facebook with this angle based on our ICP that's going to convert, get the lowest cost per lead, and get the highest quality of lead. And then we're just prompting it there. And we can go check on Claude, see how Claude's doing as well. You can see it already went and wrote, or did it? No, I got to scroll down. The script's down here. So hook, awesome. And then you're going to go take all these scripts and we're going to go put them into the doc. So we have it all in one place. So we would do B2C video ad scripts, put it all here. Again, you want to make sure that then we're tweaking some stuff, writing it in our words, but then we're going to go use this to create an ad with AI. Again, you guessed it, every single thing is with AI. So let's go grab this. So this for ad copy. So if your furnace is over, okay, so biggest mistake, winning angle. So now what we're going to take is, it gave us a winning angle. Now creates a high converting image ad based on this angle. And also here's a winning ad from a competitor to use as inspiration. And then we're not only, to use as inspiration, I don't want to yap there. We're not only going and grabbing and using the using our ICP to come up with the angles, but then we're also going and giving ChatGPT the context on what's working for our competitor, so it can go make ads based on our ICP, based on what's already working for other people. It's like, if you have those three things at once, that's a trifecta right there. That's all you need to go and do. And think about how good these ads are going to be. This is already working for someone else. And now we're basically tailoring this to our ICP. And this angle was generated from our ICP directly with AI, right? So literally everything, you're able to automate all of this. Then we have our video ad scripts. What you're going to go do for the video ads as we're waiting for this, and I'm kind of going all over the place, but we're all about efficiency here. You can see how quick you can go get this done as well. You're going to use either HeyGen or Higgsfield to create 10 to 15 video ad scripts that we got in step 2 that we have in our video ad repository from our in this document. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to grab our script right here. You're going to go to HeyGen for this example. Since we're doing HVAC, you want to make sure it looks like an actual HVAC contractor. Now you can go and make a client or make an avatar directly based on your client. So we can go and do you want to make sure it looks like an actual contractor. So we want to make sure it's like he's like outside and he looks like a contractor. Maybe we can look up contractor and see if there's any in here. Otherwise you can upload an image. Like we can get Bob the Builder right here. Like this could be like dude, that's a solid one. We might go ahead with Bob the Builder for this example. Florin, what a G. Florin, awesome. And then I would go and also add you would ideally want to go add a background on here as well. So ideally I want one with a background. I don't know why there's no background here. Well, let's go replace avatar. We want like this guy, there's no background. Let's see. We can definitely find a good one somewhere. You just want to make sure it looks authentic to your ICP. Like this is not what a contract, like this could potentially be a contractor right here. So let's go and do this. So like this right here, like looks very, very casual. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. So it's like closer up. So it looks legit. And then we're gonna go put this in here. And then this is the exact script. So we're not gonna go and we don't want it to say 3 to 10 seconds. And then let's delete this, and then we can go and preview it as well. So he has his voice here. Let's go preview what it sounds like though. Okay, so let's give it a second there, and then are we still doing this? All right, let's go back to our image ad. Before you spend 10 to 20,000 on HVAC, get the numbers first. So like this is really, really solid. Like we can even have it like it's a little bit, it's like a lot of text. Like this is a very solid ad right here. So like, you're just gonna go save image ad or save image as. So we can go and save it, and then you're going to do that 10 to 15 times for all of the angles that we have in our ICP doc. So we just made one on the first one. Now we're going to go make it on a comfortable home, so the system that actually heats or cools properly. And then we do the same thing with we're going to make the video ads as well. Close out of this tab, but let's see if it looks like it's still previewing. Otherwise, let's actually just go and generate it right here. So this could be add AI ad number 1. We'll just name it. So we'll submit, and then it will usually take a couple of minutes to go and generate. So in the meantime, then we'll go to the next step. Now that we actually are making our ads, how do we actually go and structure the campaign? So this is something a lot of people are not really sure about, how to go and do post Andromeda, and a lot of people do it wrong. Now there's not like one like right or wrong way to go and do the ads. The mistake a lot of people make is by not running enough ads. So you can go and see, this is how an example of how you can structure it. You can have either you want to do CBO or ABO, right? If you're doing image ads and video ads, then it's usually good to go and do an ABO to break it up. So you're doing budget into the video ads, also budget to image ads, because video ads usually work better for B2C for your clients. So you ideally want to be doing more video ads, but you still want to have some image ads in there. This is one that you can go and do. You'll put about 75% of the budget towards the video ad ABO, then 25% to the image ad ABO. Otherwise, if you don't want to get fancy with it, you can also just chuck it all in a CBO, and then you just do the campaign budget at $50 a day. This, as an example, is if we're doing $50 a day. But this is how you can break it up. Then I would do 4 to 5 image ads in here, and then I think I would do like 6 to 7 video ads in here. No pun intended. But usually, what you want to go and do is you want to have 8 to 12 ad variations, and this is for 8 to 12 diverse ads. This is usually for like $50 a day. If you're doing 100 a day, then I would do like 12 to 15 ads. But the mistake a lot of people make is they're just not running enough ads. The way Meta works is it's going to go and spend on a couple of these ads. It's going to go and find, okay, this ad and this ad it thinks is the best. Most of the budget of the 15 per day is going to go to these 2 ads. It's not going to break it up like $3 here, $3 here, $3 here, $3 here. it's going to go put maybe $10 a day on this one, like $5 a day on this one. And these other two are like barely going to get any spend. That's how it works. It doesn't work that they all get even spend. And that's what a lot of people still don't understand. And the same with video ads. It's going to go say maybe this ad and this ad are doing the best. It's going to give these ones 95% of the spend. But if you're not giving it Meta enough variations, then you're basically you're losing out on the best result because you're just not giving it enough to choose from, and it basically has to go spend on a couple of ads, right? It doesn't spend evenly, so you need to give it more variations. But ideally, you want to have 8 to 12 is kind of a good rule of thumb. And then again, CBO versus ABO, there's a lot of debates on it, but this is the structure. But I also have done really well with CBOs before too. But if you want to get a little more methodical with it, then I would structure it in an ABO if you're a bit more experienced. From there, we're pretty much going to direct it to a lead form where I would usually have like 1 or 2 questions of, hey, do you own a home? And then get their contact information. You always want to get flow first and then add friction. So flow first, then add friction. What you don't want to go and do is start with like a landing page, especially if you haven't proven your ads before, because you need to get flow first. If you're not getting leads, you need to go remove friction. Getting stuff in the first place, getting appointments and leads is the most important part right away. So you don't want to have a bunch of friction before you're getting flow in. And then basically when someone goes, we're going to direct them to a calendar booking page, then a thank you page. When someone books on the calendar page, we're going to have the appointment reminders and confirmation stuff going out. So I have all this here. So appointment reminders. If you guys want all my like exact templates and stuff for my clients, you can go and use my Go High Level link below. It's I think the second link in the description, but it basically has all of the templates for what to go and do. So you send out the initial email, hey, confirming your appointment, and then they go through all this. Then we have the SMS reminders, all that. That's what happens when someone goes and books in. Otherwise, if someone doesn't book in, we have a new lead SMS sequence that's going to go nurture them and then get them to go book in. Everything always directs back to the calendar, and then we send them to the thank you page to pre-sell them before the call. So we have like the new lead SMS sequence, which this is also where you can have your AI chatbot and stuff in there as well. It's going to go qualify them for you. And if you guys want this, you can go just use my Go High Level link below and you can get all this for free. But that's pretty much what that looks like. Now I just want to go show you the actual setup in Meta just so you can go and actually see. Looks like as well our video ad finished. So I just want to show you guys what this looks like or how it turned out. Let's see.
If you've ever thought, is this just going to turn into a sales pitch? Yeah, I get it. Most people call us already braced for it. Someone telling them to replace the whole system just to sell a unit. So here's how we do it instead. A tech comes out, actually measures what's going on, and hands you a written breakdown. If it repairs the...
Like, dude, this is like very, very solid. This is better than most people can come up with. I just did this for free in like a minute. Literally, again, all using AI, but it's super, super good. And it's so value dense. That's why I do like video ads. You can get your message across so much better with video ads. I'm going to erase some of this. There's a lot in here now, but I want to go and actually show you how to set up in Meta now. So very, very quick, you're going to go create in Meta. You're just going to do leads. You're going to keep this as auction. And I'm going to show you how to structure it. So we'll do the same. We'll do the same structure that I have right here. So the ABO with the image ad set and video ad set. You name the campaign. So we're going to do ad set budget. So all the ad set at our ad set level, you're going to always turn this off. We're going to go new leads ad set. So we'll name this the video ad set. This is going to be instant forms. You're going to go and choose your Facebook page. Looks like this is just like a burner one that I have. So you guys aren't funnel hacking me. Then we have our budget here. So again, on the video ad set, we're going to go to $35 a day. We're going to go choose our locations we want to go and target. So for maybe, let's say this client is in Miami, but you're going to go choose the locations in here, and maybe we'll drop it to like a 15-mile radius because Miami is big. So you're gonna put your locations in there, turn this off, because what this basically will do is it's gonna spend your ads on people outside of this area, which is not what you want. Obviously, the whole goal is getting local people. What we can also go and do is suggestions. Age, we only want to bring in homeowners, so usually someone who's at least 30 years old or higher that we want to target. And then we're not going to go and touch any of this right here. We're going to go to placements. We're going to go exclude placements. We only want to be doing reels, stories, and then feeds. So stories, reels, and then feeds. We only want Instagram feed and then Facebook feed. Otherwise, you're just going to go and burn money. You're also going to go and turn this off. So I need to go put these on, but this is the exact placements that you should go and do. And then again, you want to turn this off because otherwise it's going to go basically waste your money. So you're going to turn that off, exclude placements, and make sure that this is still selected. And then we have reels and then stories. Perfect. So this is our video ad set. In this ad set, what we're then going to go and do is we have our, this would be like ad one. You want to make sure you name the ad like based on the angle so you know which one's which. So we're going to go to ad one, single image or video. You would do instant form. So you would do flexible form delivery. You just go and do, I would do manual. or actually no, I always do optimize, excuse me. You're gonna do more volume. Intro, greeting, you can just kind of reiterate the offer that you said in the ad. So it's like get 20% off, something like that. You're gonna put it there. Questions, I always like to go and ask, are you a homeowner or do you own a home? If they say yes, you want to send them through. If they say no, then you just disqualify them. Again, we want to have minimal friction. We'll do conditional logic. So if they say no, I'm not a homeowner, we're just going to go close the form. If they say yes, we're going to submit the form. End page for leads. And then we're going to go to the description is like, please enter your information so we can contact you about our offer. Information, you're going to make sure this is not optional. And then we're going to go over to what's the error here. You're just going to put a description here, kind of reiterating again what you have there. You're going to put you can actually go and turn this off right here. And then end page for leads, you would say almost done. Almost done. And then you would say like last step, schedule your free estimate to claim your 20% off estimate. And then you would send them to the booking page, which then that's right here. And then you have all the automations and stuff going out. And then inside the actual ad, you're going to have your link. You would go and create form. I just don't want to do it because I'll have to add a bunch of the stuff in there. And then you're just going to go upload the actual ads and everything as well. So we're going to go scroll down and we're going to go upload the ads, set up creative. We're going to do video ad. So we're going to go and download this one right here. And then we're going to go video ad. We're going to upload it. So we're uploading it right here. And then we're going to make sure we have our ad copy ready as well. So we already have all our ad copy. So we're just going to go and literally just copy and paste this stuff right here. I would also change this to click learn more. I always like to do learn more. So we're gonna go over, it's uploaded. We're gonna go text, primary text. I usually like to do as well 3 text options. So you're gonna have ad copy 1, ad copy 2, ad copy 3. For this example, I'll just do 1. You're then gonna also have our headline 2, which we got from the ICP. Honestly, and these are not, I would definitely go and refine these. I'm just gonna use these for this example. And then we have, you're just going to want to make sure you have all these enhancements turned off. You never want to go and use these in the translation. Make sure we have all this off. So we're going to click done. And then what we're going to go do there is we're going to duplicate this about 5 or 6 other times. The only thing we're going to go change in these next ads are going to be the actual creative. And then we're going to go duplicate this, but then this one is going to be for the static ads. So this would be static ad set. We're going to have you have your Facebook page, instant forms, same stuff there. We're just going to change the budget to, and this one is $15 a day. We're going to have like four static ads in there. You're going to put your ad in here, and it's literally the exact same thing. So all we're changing is the creative. So we're going to, I don't know what that is. Delete this, add media, add image. We're going to upload our image right here. And then we have all the text and stuff should be in here as well. We have our image, crop. You always want to make sure it's original. So we'll do original, otherwise it looks weird. Text, we have the text in there. Oh, then call to action. I think I messed this up on the video ad. You always want to go and do learn more. And you can see it also gives you options to go do this. I personally don't do any of these. You want to make sure you have the enhancements all off as well. So let's go, we have those off. And then we're just going to click done. So that's basically the structure there. And again, I only did this niche. If you want to see like your exact niche, then again, you would just basically go on the Facebook ad library, find what other people are doing. Or if you want to just work me one-on-one, have me help walk you through setting all this up step by step to scale your agency up, work directly with me, then you can also click the first link below, jump on a call with me and see if you're a good fit. Other than that, though, if you have literally any questions on any of this, go comment below or shoot me a DM on Instagram. I always reply to every single message and comment that I get. But I hope you got value from this. Biggest thing at the end of the day is that you go and take action. Don't just be the person who watches videos just to watch them. It doesn't do anything. Go and actually take action. I want to see you win, bro. And if you want to see another video from me, go check it out on the screen, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.